Would you believe me if I told you that with just one command like npm run cloud setup, you can install all the AI tools your team uses directly into your local project environment? Keep watching, I'm going to show you how this works. So every time you join a new team, a new project, you need to set up your local environment. And depending on the project, this can take anywhere from few minutes to several hours. Now, you also need to set up your AI tools. So instead of manually installing every skill, plugin, and marketplace, asking your coworkers which tool they use, or sharing .md files through Slack, you can configure a single command that handles the entire setup for you and your team. So this is where the solution comes in. The main idea is to provide a single command that helps everyone on the team to set up their required skills, agents, NCP, servers, plugin, marketplace, and AI tools. So for this project, I'm using npm as a package manager, but you can use any tool that fits your technology stack. For example, if you are using PHP, you can use Composer. If you are using Go, you can use a Makefile. So instead of manually copy the skills and NCP configuration into the cloud folder, we are going to use Claude Code Marketplace. I already have a video on my channel and LinkedIn profile explaining how to create your own marketplace, so you can watch that video to have that set up, or you can follow me on the next step. So first, we need to create a shell script that contains all the commands required to install the marketplace plugins and NCP servers. So for example, suppose that I want to add a PR review plugin from Anthropic to this project. So first, I need to create a script that adds the marketplace first. For example, with this cloud plugin marketplace, add the name of the marketplace, and then we can add the plugin. Cloud plugin install the name of the plugin and the name of the marketplace, both saved as a project scope. Then imagine that I want to add front-end and back-end skills that my team already use. To do that, I need to do the same. Create a marketplace with cloud, plugin marketplace, add the name of the marketplace, and then we can start adding the plugins, the front-end plugin, and the backend plugin, both saved as a project scope. Then, by doing this, we can now create a script on the package.json file. We need to add cloud setup, and in this script, we are going to trigger the shell script that we already created. So this allows every developer to run a single command and automatically get the same AI development environment as the rest of the team. As you can see, when we run the script, the settings.json file is updated automatically. And that's it, the settings.json file is now configured, so Claude Code can automatically install everything when the user grants access to the folder. However, if you already grant permissions and want a single command to set everything up, you can run the npm run cloud setup as many times as you need. So looking back into the settings.json file, we can see that we have enabled plugin flags. These are the plugins installed for the project, and we also have the extra node marketplaces configuration, which define the repository source for each marketplace we add. Now, when a new coworker clones the repository like this, grant Claude Code access to the folder, and run npm run cloud setup, they automatically have the complete setup. We can open the marketplace and plugin just to see if everything was installed correctly. This same approach can be used with MCPs and agents. So that's it, no more Slack messages asking which plugin do I need to use again, no more manual setup documentation becoming outdated. So the setup is version control, shared with the team, and available through a single command. If you are using Claude Code with a team, give this approach a try. I will share examples of the exact package.json, shell script, and settings.json file in the comments. And remember, this is just one of the many ways to solve these problems. If you found a better approach, share it on the comments. This is a learning process, and we can learn from each other's experience. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next week.